But then they're going to hear us on this one.
I don't know.
They're going to be able to hear us now.
Can you guys hear us now? No, see now that's...
What is this? There we go.
All right. I don't know.
Yay.
Now you can? We don't... Sorry, everybody.
Does it sound like we're in a tunnel?
Yeah. You know...
We literally did everything. There's no rhyme or reason.
No, and you know, it's funny because my cousin's on here and she says, oh, I need a little bit of expert help with somebody that knows how to do Facebook Lives. And I said, well, you know, maybe, now they're saying no.
Okay.
Oh, no, pretty clear. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds good. A little tunnel, but not too bad. It's probably because it's so far away. But I don't know what else to do. I wonder if these are over here.
If we move these, okay. Can you hear better now?
Now does that sound better? Yeah, because we just moved our little microphones. We're trying every week. Every week we do the exact same thing, and every week it changes on us. And we talked to tech support, and we got all this behind the scenes help, and nothing helped.
They can't figure it out either.
Yeah, so we don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's better with them here.
Oh, okay.
So you can hear us better, clear, nowhere noises. Okay, so we just need to keep these close to us.
Okay, well, thank you everybody for tolerating the shenanigans every week that go on. I'm Kelly and this is Savannah, and we've been doing this for a long time and we still don't know what the heck we're doing because...
We need to start everything. I'm Kelly, this is Savannah, and we don't know how to do sound.
You know what it is? It's it's because of StreamYard. If I was just doing this on YouTube or Facebook, we wouldn't have these issues, but because we're using a third party kind of thing, we're having the issues. And we don't know what it is. It's kind of crazy. So every week, I think we're going to, I'm going to get hold of somebody and say, can you come on early and say, yes, I can hear you, or no, you can't, because we need somebody to answer us as soon as you get on. So, well, I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying, all of our shenanigans because you keep showing up. So that's really awesome.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming today, but I really want to send out a big thank you for all the lovely birthday wishes that you all sent my way. I got cards in the mail. I got a million emails. I got, we got tons of orders, and a lot of the orders had birthday greetings on them, and it was really, really sweet. So thank you so much. I know that was 2 weeks ago, but we missed last week because the day before my birthday, or 2 days before my birthday, I got so sick. Both Rob and I came down with some flu-y kind of stupid thing. I don't know what it was, but man, I was sick. And so I rallied so that I could go hang out with my girlfriends for the day of my birthday. But boy, it kicked my butt. And so I was kind of, I didn't really do too much for a whole week, nor did Rob. And so anyway, we're all better sort of now. I'm still not feeling 100 and he isn't either, but boy, we're a lot better than we were. Don't know. I guess maybe just there's all kinds of new flus and
there's a lot of stuff going around right now.
Yeah, crazy stuff, right? So, and I don't know if she's watching today, but a special thank you to our friend Devrin. I'm actually named a pair of earrings after her too because I love her name. But Devrin's phoned the store here and sang me happy birthday. And it was the sweetest thing ever. And we all laughed and giggled and just thought it was the cutest thing. So Devrin, if you're watching this, thank you so much because you made my day. And it was the sweetest thing to have that. And it's so nice to hear people's voices. That's one of the things that I like because you guys know what we sound like, but we don't know what most of you sound like. So
I always wonder what you guys are making when I pick your orders and stuff.
Yeah.
I see things and I'm like, is it weird if I creep them on social media? I don't, but I've thought about it many times.
Well, some of the girls have. Some of the girls, when you've put down a business name, some of my staff have looked up to see what you're making. And it is funny because when we get the orders, sometimes we will look at what you're, and we'll go, oh yeah, she's making a, because you can use, you can sometimes tell what what people are making. So
Debbie says you'd get sick again if she sang to you.
Oh, come on, Debbie. You probably have an okay voice. Well, thanks, Anita, for that you're enjoying those shorts. Savannah just put out a new one. If you haven't, don't leave us. But after this, make sure you go watch the newest one. We had fun this morning. So how many did we film? Like 6 or 7?
5 or 6 or I don't know, quite a few.
Oh my God, we were outside. On Wednesdays, it's just the two of us here, so there's nobody else around, and so we were just being like super silly. But on one of the videos that will come up in the next few days, we were laughing so hard.
I still have my mascara. Is like I was crying. I almost peed my pants laughing. I couldn't see because I was crying so hard.
I had to cross my legs. I was out there screaming. You could hear it on the video going, "Stop it! I'm gonna pee my pants!" We were laughing so hard.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh my gosh, we were having so much fun this morning. There was one that we ended up deep sixing. We didn't enjoy it.
You can see on the video that was boring.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the newest one is the one in the car. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Start the car and she found beads.
They're fun. I like doing them.
Yeah, it's fun. You know, like I've always said that, you know, of course I have to stay in business, but I don't always want to be selling something. It's fun to just be us, and we're pretty goofy. And so it's fun just to be, you know, I don't know, off the cuff and having a little bit of fun in amongst selling and creating and stuff like that. So we've only had one person who didn't get it, who left us a kind of, well, it wasn't even rude, but she just kind of left us a weird kind of comment. But everybody else has just been screaming with laughter and having a good time.
Yeah,
so
they're good.
Yeah.
They're fun.
So we're glad you guys are enjoying it. So,
Yeah.
oh, I'm glad, Kelly. That's cute. Do a little more time on the beads. Yeah, well, I guess.
Yeah.
Sometime.
I mean, maybe we should like make a post after.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, yeah, what we could do is do it like a picture of the beads and then put them after, like these were the beads that Savannah was being silly with today or something like that. We really just are not trying to make it about selling, if that makes any sense. We're just trying to be funny and just enjoy it. So if you guys ever want to know what beads were on them, just send us a note, because we've been asked a few times. And so I've dropped a pin or whatever and said what they were. So
yeah, they're fun though. They're fun to make. I don't like anyone watching me when I make them though sometimes.
But we were having fun today.
With you, but like with like everyone watching.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't even like doing videos in here with anybody watching, but I'm used to you being here now. So we do this stuff every week, so we're used to it.
Yeah.
And we can be ourselves in front of each other, and we just laugh.
Not that I'm not myself in front of Maureen and Lori and Tessa, but it's just weird when there's like a
whole
an audience.
Yeah.
Watching you do it.
Can you imagine being an actor if you're doing something like being watched? I wouldn't like that so much.
I don't even think they really realize it anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
Like it's just, I think at the beginning maybe. From when I worked on film sets, they're just kind of like.
Oh yeah, she's always hanging around the film stuff because she's got famous grandpup, or I've got famous grandpuppies. She's got famous puppies, so they're always doing something. So anyway, so let's see. Oh, and one of the comments we got on. From a YouTube video the other day, one of the ladies was saying that she just was new to our channel, and on these Bead Inspired Wednesdays, I always just start off with the thumbnail the same because I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I haven't often made anything, or there's no thumbnails that YouTube has come up with yet because there's no content. So I always put up the same thumbnail, and then I guess when she was trying to go back and watch them, she was saying, well, I don't know if I've watched this one because it's got the same thumbnail. So I went in today and I changed most of them for at least the last little while.
Not the most flattering pictures.
Yeah,
always.
some of them are goofy. We're like, but I left them because they're goofy. So if there was a project made and I have a picture of it, I threw that up so it's different. But otherwise, I've just got a snapshot of the two of us. So if we go like this, Savannah, like come close and do this. That'll probably end up as a thumbnail because YouTube will grab it and go, ooh, that's a good thumbnail. Because like sometimes it was like, something like that.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
That's going to come up.
Yeah. So that's a change that we made. And so thank you. I can't remember what the lady's name was that suggested that. So we do really appreciate when things are asked in the nicest of ways. We do appreciate getting little
we've gotten a lot of the ideas from people, like the little tags when we show new items and things like that. It's all you guys, so it's great. Maybe a short section on the website to feature beads in the short videos. Yeah, maybe that's something we could do. Yeah, that might be an idea. I'll have to actually remember when I know. I just like grab them and go. Yeah. I have an idea and I don't want to lose it. And sometimes we're just grabbing beads that are like today when she was in the car, she grabbed blue beads and I said, well, you got a blue sweatshirt on, so that's not going to look good. So, okay, grab green, so it's not about the beads most of the time, but we can make it about the beads if you want. All right. People actually like the beads.
They do like the beads. Yeah. Yeah. No, they do. They love you. They're always
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Excuse me. All right. So let's do a giveaway. So let's just hope that we do not lose you over this. Do you have a thing for the banner?
Yep.
Banners.
Well, I don't want to do it because everyone's going to put the banner before I press start collecting comments.
Okay, so go up and start collecting comments. Okay. So
hold tight, guys.
Yeah, so we're going to do a giveaway today. I don't know what I'm going to give away. Maybe I'll send you a piece of jewelry, or maybe I'll give you a gift certificate or something. I don't know. So is it working? Oh, there we go. So that's going to be your code that you type in today. Just silly staff, all one word, because we decided that, you know, we're kind of silly.
It's very laggy.
It is very laggy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did reset the internet.
I know.
I hope people can still hear us.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, good.
Silly staff.
All right. So we can just leave that up there for a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll leave it.
What else can we talk about while we're waiting for those to... Oh, I know what I can talk about. Why don't you switch me down for a minute? Can you... What?
I'm really nervous to move off the page.
Right.
Just
okay.
because it's, yeah.
Yeah, we struggle so much with...
the anxiety.
Yeah, every time we switch around from one page to another,
we lose the sound.
We lose sound, and it's just so super frustrating.
Lola Swan, one word for silly staff.
Yeah, don't put a space in between it. It's just all one word. It doesn't have to be capitals. Just has to be one word. So
Melanie liked your bracelet.
I can't even see that. Gosh, it's terrible. I'm finally seeing the eye doctor on Friday because I now have to go back to wearing glasses again. I can't see, and it's not working out so well.
Do other staff members want to make silly videos?
No.
Tessa definitely wouldn't. She doesn't.
No. Then Lori wouldn't, and
Maureen probably would with me if I don't think so. Maureen, are you on here? Will you make videos with me?
I don't think so. I don't think that they would. Like Lori has been on. You might have seen Lori's hands on some of the videos. Before we moved here, she used to do some of the she did a couple of videos with me, but
like even that get to know the staff email I sent out, they were hesitant about a picture.
Yeah.
And it took them a while to pick one that they liked. So
it's
just not their thing.
Yeah, people aren't always comfortable, so we have to appreciate that. So
yeah, I don't mind doing it.
Marie, make sure you just type it silly staff, all one word, not a space in there. So make sure you can get entered into the draw. Oh, fabulous. Well, thank you for placing the order, Carolyn. We really appreciate that. Man, I tell you, we came in on the Monday after my birthday and we darn near passed out. Holy moly.
It never got smaller.
No, and the next day we had just as many as we had on the Monday because the orders just kept coming in. I'm so grateful for it, but we were busy. So
yeah, that is good. Well, we have 4 entries.
All right. I think we can probably do it, and then let's hope that we don't lose anybody. So we just won't pull it out away or anything.
No, we'll just do it like this.
Yeah.
Ready?
All right.
Go.
Let's see who gets it today. Tessie. Well, congratulations, Tessie. You won something today. Like I said, I never know what it is I'm going to give away. So make sure that you contact me at customer service at kellysbeadboutique.com. And just make sure you spell Kelly with an IE, and I will hook you up with something. All right. So thanks for playing along today.
Get you the good stuff.
Yeah. So let's make sure that okay. All right. So let's just hope that everybody can still hear us.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? That's a cool name, Tessie. I wonder
Tessie, I like that.
I wonder if it's short for something. Is it short for something, Tessie? Sounds like it might be. I wonder what it would be short for.
Tessa? Maybe it's just like a...
Maybe it is just maybe it's a nickname. Who knows? Oh, you can hear us? Okay, good. All right. All right. So why don't we put the camera down? Oh, this is really crooked.
Okay. I think we should move these over there.
I'm
just worried that the bees are going to hit them and I'm going to make everyone deaf.
All right. So I'm going to put them right here. Okay. You know what we need?
What do we?
We need that bead mat over there, just because when they're beads, they make such a noise on there. So, congratulations, I'm staying. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. So I just want to show you a couple things here. So you may have seen my latest YouTube video or project, I guess, that I did. Sorry, I'm just trying to get myself organized here. So one of our most popular bracelets, bracelet kits, has been this 4-strand rat bracelet. And the colors that I had were 4 years old and getting a little tired, and we couldn't get some of them back in stock. So I decided to come up with some new colors. You know what I'll take the little hat box thing.
Sure.
Because that works better on this. So in case you haven't seen them, or if you want to see them a little bit more close up. So, oh, not short. My dad's nickname was Tess. I am Tessie. Oh, awesome.
That's cute.
All right. So we've got 4 new colorways in our, what did I call it? 4-strand beaded leather bracelet or something. Because it used to be just a barrel knot bracelet. And then the girls would say, which barrel knot bracelet is this? So I decided to change the name too. So this is the,
you could have picked like Bob.
I probably could have, but I didn't. So this is the turquoise with red, and it's got a little bit of silver in it. This one has been super popular so far. We've had a ton of orders for them in the last bit. That's all Lori did yesterday, was make these bracelets. So I thought these came out so nicely. So that's the turquoise with red, in case you were wondering. And I did put in the listing the sizes of each one of these samples, just so that if you're looking at it and you're trying to figure out what size to make, it might help you a little bit. And this is the one that I said I had limited stock on. This is the cream.
Is that sold out already?
I don't know if it is sold out. I only had 10 because, well, first of all, we were sold out of the little metal spacers from Tierra Cast, but I put an SOS in yesterday. They're out of stock for a month on them, but they hooked me up. Thank goodness. I love my Tierra Cast girls. So we have a few, enough to make maybe 10 more. The only problem is now we're out of the cream. So I have to wait a couple weeks for that to come in. So we will always keep updating these in stock when we have them in stock.
I'm just trying to see if we have
any. Well, if you try to put the
Yeah.
cream, like if you put in, just add to cart, it'll tell you whether or not you can, yeah, there still might be 1 or 2 left. So that one is, even though I'm not a yellow person, I love that color
I don't
combination.
find it's very yellow.
It's not really yellow. It's kind of more of a tan color, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. Now the next one is, I think this one's my particular favorite one. I really do love this one. This is the cobalt blue with the saffron. So it's got a little bit of blue in the saffron bead, and then I've mixed it with some O beads on there. So that is another really popular one so far. And probably I think this one's the most popular, maybe. I thought the first one was, but I'm coming to think about how many we made yesterday. This one here with the chartreuse, the yellow, and the turquoise.
Yeah, I think that's the most fun.
Yeah, I think that we had a lot of orders for that one. So you love the cobalt blue, Carmen? Yeah, I don't know. I pick him up. I'm like, oh, this is my favorite. No, this one's my favorite. I don't know.
Is that like our Carmen?
No, that's not our Carmen. Well, she is our Carmen because she comes back all the time. That's not our Carmen. So, all right. So there you go. That is the new kits that just came out yesterday. So you'll find those on the website. Oh, you got that? Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you? That's awesome. All right.
We are going, Kelly added so much stuff to clearance, and I always say this, I wasn't going to buy any more beads, but then you add things to clearance, and I'm a deal hunter.
Yeah. Well, so sometimes people wonder why I do things the way I do them, like why I put things on sale. Now, so I've added a ton of stuff to our clearance page. And the reason that I do sometimes is that they're a slow seller, or sometimes, which is the case in this particular thing, is they're a bit on the slow side in selling, but also I need to make room on our wall. We only have so much room for beads, and I'm about to place an order from China. and I need to make some room, and so I also need to make some money to sell the, so I can buy new beads. So I put a ton of stuff on the clearance page, and I thought, you know what, instead of just putting them on the clearance page, I'm actually going to show you today, and I think you guys might like that.
Maybe they can get an idea.
Yellow.
Yeah, should we just put it on the hot thing?
Yeah. Sorry, we just keep trying different things to see what works. Anyway, so we're getting rid of our 4mm purple magnesites. We really don't sell them as much as what we used to in the store. So those used to be $4.99, and I think I have them down to $1.50 now. So this is the purple magnesite, and we're not going to give you the codes because if you type these codes in, they won't come up because they're all on a clearance page. So you would actually have to type the code and then the clearance word after it. So if you just go onto the clearance page, you'll find them. So these are the purple. And that one, if you're looking at the code, ABC624, but like I said, it doesn't really tell you what the codes are properly on there.
I'm laughing because we have one of the off-white left, and I'm like, should I place an order during the live? Because I like the way.
You're a goofball.
I know.
Okay, and this one is actually called lime green.
It's really pretty.
It's a really pretty sort of, it's not what I would call lime at all. It's kind of like a sea green kind of, you know, color. Yeah. And again, those are only $1.50. So we have limited stock on quite a few of these, but these are great for kids bracelets, or right now, small and colorful are really popular. Like if you made a bracelet with these together, look how cute that would be. And then add in which other one? Orange. I know that sounds weird, but it would look good. Yeah. Maybe put it there. Yeah. No, I mean that would be really cute for a bracelet. So that is the lime green, and there's the fuchsia, and then the orange. So again, all just $1.50 right now. So we have those, and then this with like get rid of the green and pink and orange. Now this those three I like. Yeah. So this one is called dark cyan. So it's kind of this nice dark, deep tealy turquoise. So those all go so nicely together. But that way now you can see them up a bit more closely, and you know what they actually do look like. Well, thanks for joining us, Barbara. Okay, and then we have a different blue one. This is, which one is this called? This is actually called sea green. And see, to me, this looks like a light turquoise. That's like baby blue to me, and the other one is sea green. Yeah, so I don't know. They give me colors, and they're kind of weird colors. But if you're looking for them on the clearance page, these would be sea green. Oh, and also on the clearance page, we had a bunch of stock sitting in there, like it's been sitting there for a little bit, and it's been selling through for quite a while. But what I did was I lowered the prices like crazy today. So we had some things that were like, our new price was say like $2.65. I lowered it down to like 75 cents. So I've got things on bargain basement pricing on the clearance page. So good time to pop on over there. Okay, and these are their golden yellow. So they're a really pretty soft buttery yellow. We only have 3 strands, and those again are only $1.50. Do I have a white background? No, I don't. And white does not show beads off. No, it makes them blue. It just turns them, like we've tried, and it just changes the color. So we've tried everything, and we just found that nothing really works except this, just kind of showing you. So we only have 1 strand of these off-white left. That's it, just one. That's the one that I was going to buy as we chat. Well, somebody probably has already beat you to it. Yeah, I know. And then we have 3 strands of the crimson. That's a really nice, deep, rich red. And I know some people are probably going to be unhappy that we're not going to carry these any longer. But, things come and go for a reason. Things are different in here than they were in my brick and mortar store. Yeah. We had a lot of kids coming in the store, and so their parents would buy them these because they were so cheap, right? Very good price. And this is it's called blue. Just plain old blue. So it's a real navy blue. And it's a really nice color. I mean, mixing this with any of those together would look great, really great. But with that red, looks fabulous. And then if you're looking for an affordable black sort of, just plain old black, we're getting rid of the the black magnesite. So again, these are only $1.50. So, you know, they're not a real stone or anything. They're just magnesite. I don't know what magnesite is, honestly, but it's some form of stone, but it's nothing, you know, exciting. It's just, these are really cost effective for $1.50.
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
Yeah.
All right.
Are those the same size beads you made the bracelets?
No, the bracelets that I used were, I made these bracelets here. These were made with 6/0 seed beads, so a completely different style of beads. So, because we need to have something that I can get the leather through. So, thank you, Tessie. Appreciate that.
Let's do these weird snake things.
Okay, so can I have can I see the front of it? The bag? Okay, so these are 8mm mesh tubing. So we have 2 different sizes. We have one that comes in 1 meter and one that comes in 3 meters. So this is a kind of a really cool product. So it's really pliable. So Lori that works for me, she made a really cool bracelet with it. So what she did was she took, I don't have anything that I can, you want to hand me a strand of an 8mm bead or something? Or there was something that was, yeah, just throw me that. So you can, sorry, I poked you there. You can actually put beads inside. So you can put like 1 bead or a few beads. But what you can do is you can, so you can see them in there. But what Lori did was she put 1 long sort of tube on the outside and then beads on the inside. And you can knot this. So you can put your beads in and then you can knot it. And then you can put like cord ends on it. And then just encase your beads inside of this. And it's really springy and stuff. And if you then take the knots out on, you know, when you're making it, if you're like, well, I don't like how I just made that. It goes back pretty much to normal. So it's really cool, and I've got them super cheap on the clearance section.
75 cents.
Yeah,
for the 1 meter.
1 meter. So you get a whole meter of that, or 2 meters on the other side. So pretty cost effective. I'm just gonna get those back to you for now.
Can you barrel knot it? Kelly can barrel knot anything.
Yeah, probably. Could I barrel knot it? I don't know. I would bet that if I held my, let's see, can I barrel knot it without a tube? I don't know. Let's see. I obviously don't know how to barrel knot without a tube. I'm doing it backwards.
Yeah.
I don't know. I bet you I can. I'd have to think about it. I don't have a tube with me right now, but I think you could barrel knot this. Yeah, because you could go around. It is hard without a tube. Yeah, and then I would shove it in there. Try to talk about doing things on the fly. I have a really big cough coming on. I can feel it sitting in the back of my throat. Oh, I've been coughing so much. Yeah, so it's not turning out so great because I didn't, you know, start off. But yes, there you go. You can make a barrel knot. And then, yeah, look at that. Huh, I've never tried making a barrel knot before on there. But look at that. Yes, you can.
Cool, actually.
Yeah. So then you could just make that a little bit smaller. So you can do a lot of things with this. We sold it for years in the store and made all kinds of fun things with it. And I've just never shown a video or anything. And it's been sitting in the box. And, you know, when you don't have a store and you don't have, like, we don't have to create samples like we used to. So we used to have all this stuff out. We'd make, you know, tons of samples. And Lori was always coming up with new things to put on the floor. So a lot of these things now, it's kind of not as much fun to have because I don't even know where I bought this, so I couldn't replace it if I tried. So it's, you know, it's hard because if you guys really like it and then I create something with it and then you all want it, I wouldn't be able to sell it. So, you know, I don't have that much left. Anyway, so that is that. And those are on for a really good deal. Sorry, I have to have a slurp of my drink here.
Okay.
The holes inside, well, it says 8mm, but it does stretch. So, like, there's my finger. If I could, you know, can I get my finger in there? It does, you know, it does sort of stretch, but it will accommodate about an 8mm inside. I can't get that back in the thing.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so there's 2 different kinds here, right?
So this one is.
All right, so this
one here.
Yeah, so this is 8mm Dalmatian jasper. And we just brought this in, but it's not a big seller, so I'm going to stop carrying it. So if you want to get it from me at a really good deal, this is the time. It was $10.99 and it is now on for $4. So $4 a strand, so that's a pretty darn good deal.
Yeah, and then after U.S. exchange.
Yeah, so with exchange, that would take it down to like
$3.10 or something like that.
No, because it'd be like $1.20 off.
Right.
So yeah, so it's going to be like $2.80 or something like that if you're buying it from the U.S. So that's a pretty good deal. And then we have a little bit left. Sorry, I'm poking you with my nails. Of the matte, and those are a little bit more because they're matted, so they're $5, and I paid more for them too.
That's all we have.
Yeah, just 4 strands of the matte 8mm Dalmatian jasper. So good time to grab it when it's on good price like that, right? Are the newest bracelet kits sold out? No, not yet. And they won't be. We have all of them. Just the limited ones are the cream and tanny yellow color, the canary yellow. They're limited, but I will have them back in stock once I get things back in stock. But I think there's a couple left. All right, this is 8mm phantom quartz, and the regular price on this was $32.99, and now they're down to $11.50. I have no idea why this is still sitting here. It is literally it's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. You can see all the beautiful quartz crystals in there. It's got different kind of color tones in it. It's got like some golds and some burgundies and greens and browns. We've got some white. We've got all kinds of colors in there. And it's just beautiful quality. So, I mean, you can see some like rusts and things like that. So phantom quartz can run all these different colors, but that is beautiful. So that is on the clearance page too. And then
I'm gonna add one of those.
and we also have some 4mm matte Peruvian pink opal. Look how pretty those are. See if I can get that up to the camera really nicely. So beautiful. So those are those a matte? Yes, those are 4mm matte, and they were $36.99, and now they are.
Sorry guys, I just lost
you had it, and then where'd it go? And now they're
$10.99.
$10.99. So those are stunningly gorgeous. They're a really soft, peachy pink with little bits of grays.
The picture is on the website is very, very close.
Yeah, pretty close. So we only have 6 strands of those, and I imagine they'll be gone pretty soon, but time for those to find a home. All right. No, that right, Carolyn? Like most of these prices are pretty good, I think, anyway. Now, I have no idea why these never sold, because they're just amethyst. They're the matte amethyst, what do you call that? Chevron, thank you. I have no brain cells today. These are 4mm, and they were $20.99, and they're now $6. So for a 4mm, and they're really good quality too, and they're a matte chevron amethyst. So we won't be carrying this particular style anymore. We'll carry other ones. So I just want to bring in some different things. It's time to change. And these are some 5x8 ruby and zoisite faceted rondelles. These are dyed, so I can't tell you much more than that, other than the vendor did tell me that they were dyed, but they sell really well, and we've never had anybody complain about them. These were $19.99, and they are now $6. So that's a really good price for a nice little faceted bead. Yeah, so that's got that pretty green and pink. Wendy, what would go with rose quartz? Which one?
Probably the pink.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. Some rose quartz is really clear, and some has a bit more of a milky look to it. 5x8 is 5mm, so these are the same thing. So they're 5mm this way, and then they're 8mm that way. Okay, so they're 5x8. That's the size of them. So this is the faceted unikite, so it's the same cut as the one before. And these were $18.99, and they are on for $6.50. Unikite's so pretty. It is a really beautiful bead with that gorgeous moss green and then the sort of corally color in it. Love those. And I'm not sure if these are dyed or not. I don't know if they are, so I can't speak to that one, but I did know the other ones were. But alrighty. Light green and purple. Yeah. So these were super popular for a long time, and then all of a sudden they just stopped selling. So I'm like, okay, well, time for them to go. So this is a 10 millimeter matte fossil stone, and these were
fossil jasper.
Fossil jasper. Okay, they were $17.99, and now they are $6.99. So that's a 10 millimeter. So if you're making jewelry for men, this is a really good size. You could mix this with like a matte black onyx or a wood bead. And this looks really great for guys' jewelry because it's a little bit on the larger side. These are heavy.
They're really heavy.
Okay. And this is a stone that is getting harder and harder and harder to find. And we only have 4 of them left. So I said, well, you know what? They need to go to another home. So this is 6 millimeter sunstone. And they were $29.99.
They're 10 now.
Now they're $10. So that's a really good price for sunstone because these are really good quality sunstone. And like I said, they are getting so hard to find. I don't think I saw any when I was in Tucson, at least anything that was worth buying because I didn't buy any. So
where do you normally, like, where would sunstone originate from? Do you know?
I'm not sure where sunstone comes from. I want to say like, I don't know, Peru or something.
Does anyone
like that.
know where sunstone comes from?
I mean, sometimes things can come from different parts of the world too.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, and this is 8 millimeter African bloodstone. And this was $26.99, and now it is on for $7.
They come from Oregon.
Oregon. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Barbara. Wow. Well, Deb, you live in Oregon, don't you?
Maybe Deb can be your source.
Deb, can you go out and mine some for us? Natalie, I love all the extra tips you share. I look forward to these lives. Oh, thank you very much. Well, you know, I just feel like I'm pulling it out of my rear end sometimes. I don't always know the exact, you know, where things are made or all the technical things, but I do my very best to try to give you as much information as I can when I'm selling beads or when I'm making my, tutorials. I try to impart whatever little bits of knowledge I have tucked away in my brain cells. I try to give them to you guys. Okay. So.
I'm adding to my cart as we're doing this live.
Oh, you're funny. Okay, and we have a 6 millimeter green Aquaterra jasper, and we've got so many colors of Aquaterra jasper. I'm still going to carry some of them, but I am going to start to thin out some of the colored ones. So these were $22.99, and now they're on for, I can't read that, $6. So that is the green Aquaterra jasper. I'm trying to get it close to the, there you go, so you can see the color. That's really good. Eh? Yeah. Aquaterra jasper's always been a very popular stone.
I need to find, oh, here we go.
Yeah. Now we only have 2 strands of this, but these are a really great little spacer. So these are a 3 millimeter by 4 millimeter rose gold hematite spacer. And they used to be $9.99 a strand, and now they're
$3.
$3. And there's only 2 of them, but you can see they make a really great little spacer. So if you like that rose gold thing, which is so popular right now, there's only 2 strands, but that's a really good deal for $3. Yeah. Can't beat that.
Anita just said she used to mine eucalyptus. Did I say that right?
Unakite.
Unakite. Yeah, in Virginia.
Very cool. I'd like to mine anything. I've never tried any of that
Let's
stuff.
go on a mining trip.
You can do that. We got beads.
I'll break my knee.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Becky, rose gold is really popular. One of my close girlfriends, her daughter's getting married, and she wants something made with rose gold in it because it's just so popular. Very popular right now.
I'm trying to find those.
These?
Are they on there?
They should be. Type in the word cardinal. Oh, they're there, right there. Okay, so these are 3 millimeter halo cardinal faceted fire polish strand. Holy mackerel. Let's rewind.
That 3 times
Can we try that again? Okay, so these are 3 millimeter fire polish, and the color is halo cardinal. So they're a really pretty sort of red tone with a bit of a gold fleck on it. And these were $3.25, and now they're $1.75. So a really good deal on those.
Pam, you'll have to go on the website to order them. This isn't a live sale.
Yeah, so just pop on the website, and you can put things in your cart and you can shop away while you're...
Like I'm doing while doing the live with you.
Yeah. Okay, we've got a fair amount of these. And again, I don't know why they're sitting, still sitting there, because I thought these were such beautiful Czech glass beads. So these
things get lost because you have so much.
Yeah. So these are a 13 millimeter by 11 millimeter gray and gold mix leaf. So I made I did a tutorial with them a few years ago that is still on there where I use these beads, and I think they're just so cute. So these were $9.99 and they are now $5.50. So that's a really good deal for a Czech glass bead. You get 2, 4, 6. What? No, 2. I can't ever count when I'm doing this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Like 20 beads or something like that. And they're a really nice gray. Really, really great color. So I'll get that so you guys can see. All right. I'm just trying to read that last comment.
Me too.
I learned great knots from you. Oh, well, that's great. I'm glad that you can do it even left-handed. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so we have the rose gold with bronze spindle bead. So these are 18 millimeters long by 7 millimeters. And again, these were part of a tutorial and a kit that I did a few years back. And the gorgeous coloring on this, they've got that rose gold look on them. You can see the rose gold on the side, so pretty. These were $11.99 and they are now on for $6.50. So 50% off of Czech glass is not something that I do very often, but those are so nice. Make a really, really great pair of earrings. You could use that as like a center in a bracelet. You can do so many things with that. So those are gorgeous. Love them.
Thanks for coming, Debbie.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Okay, so now one of the things that I've never really done a lot with, but if you hop on over to Abby Burda's page, if you go onto her YouTube page, she has used this a lot because Abby's vegan and she doesn't like to use leather, so she substitutes her leather quite often with this jewelry tube. And so we're not going to be carrying this any longer, so if you're used to using this, this is a really good deal. So I'm going to try and find one that's got an end popping out here.
They're all tucked in. Oh, here's one right there.
Okay, so this is literally like, it's a 2 millimeter tube. So it looks like 2 millimeter leather, but it's actually a tube. So you can get memory wire in there. So you could encase this, like they actually show on the back, like you can pop memory wire in there and encase your memory wire with this jewelry tube. Like I said, Abby uses hers for in the replacement of leather. You can barrel knot this. I've seen her barrel knot it. You can do lots with this. Way back when I first opened my store, one of my staff members, Mel, she took some memory wire, and I think Abby's actually got a video on it too, where you just take one round of the memory wire, you put some beads in the middle and a couple spacers, and then you put this jewelry tube on either side, and then you just turn it in on the ends. And so it's just a nice little bangle kind of bracelet. So you get 5 yards on here, which is a lot. And these used to be $2.99 and they're only $1.50 now. So super great deal. We only have one brown one left and we've got mostly black and then the clear. So super great deal for anybody that likes that product.
Yeah. What is Abby's name? Last one.
Berta.
Abby Berta.
Yeah.
Asking. Abby
Berta. So it's ABBI and Berta. And she's with the Bead Place. You can find her on, I think she's on YouTube under Abby Berta, I do believe, if I remember correctly. All right, and then also this week we have a sale on.
Almost forgot.
Do you want to pop up the little banner?
Yes.
So, yeah, so this week we have a sale on all our Czech rounds, and we picked some of our favorite colors to show you because, you know, the pictures don't always do them justice because we don't have, we just have stock photos of them. So they're on 30% off until, was it Saturday? Saturday night at midnight. Use the code ROUNDS30 and you'll save 30% off. So this is, the code on this one is 5-04-28001. I'll actually just put that under there so you can see, because we forgot to make our tags today like we've been doing. So if you're looking for a tag number, that's what this one is. And this is the Crystal Maria. I can never know, I don't know how you say it. Maria. But that's a beautiful color with the silver and the gold and the clear. Super pretty. So and those are on 30% off, which is a really good deal. And don't forget, if you're in the United States, you're going to save an additional around 30 to 30 some odd percent, 32, 34, whatever your bank gives you. It's an exchange rate. So it's not something we give you. It's something that your bank gives you because our Canadian money is not worth as much. So,
yep.
Yeah, so it's a nice little bonus for my American gals. I think this was one of Savannah's favorites. So we don't have this one written on there very nicely, but this is 5-06-16314. And this is a 6mm. I gotta look at the tag. Again, this is a coated Maria. Yeah, I guess that's how you say it. But look at the colors on those. We've got purples and golds and greens and blues and sort of a pinky tone. So pretty. So 30% off using the code ROUNDS30 when you check out. You can't coupon stack, so if you're trying to use other coupons, it won't work. So you have to sort of pick your codes. And this one is 5-04MX, which just means it's a matte, and it also has the AB finish on it, and then $23.98. So if you see MX, that means matte, and it has the AB. So this is the black.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was actually, so this is matte jet AB. So this is a nice stone. Just a, they're just glass, but so pretty. I love the way the Czech do their glass beads. And these are nice long strands. They're like 16-inch strands. So these were only $320, and then you'll get 30% off, and then more if you're in the United States. So you're packing and moving to Hungary. Like, seriously, you're moving to Hungary?
Do we ship to Hungary?
I don't know. And this one is 5-049008. And these are just a nice, simple Siam ruby. Look at the color on that. I'm not even going to try and open it up. It's so yummy. Such a nice, I love Siam. It's a rich, rich red. And they're only $3. So for like $2 with your coupon. Super nice.
These ones are my favorite.
Oh, those were your favorite. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Can we get them out of there? Like, that's a mess.
I know, they're really hard to.
Yeah, we should have taken them out of the bag.
Gotten prepared.
So yeah, would have made it a lot easier. The code on this one we'll have in a sec is 5-06-21495.
Dropping them.
And
we'll
do our best here. So this is a 6mm iris purple. So there we go. Sorry, they're kind of dog piled in my hand, so yeah. I'm doing the best I can. But with the iris, you get all the colors in there. So you've got purples and blues and greens and golds, and they look super nice. Sorry, I'm going to have a big cough if I don't have a sip here. All right. No, not seriously. I've gone insane. Oh, dear. Well, we try to stay away from politics on this channel, but I do understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada is just as crazy, I think. I think it's crazy everywhere now. I don't know.
Give this to you nicely.
Yeah, okay. So we have 5-04-27,000, and these are 4mm. Yeah, just do that. 4mm silver. So yeah, they're just a nice basic bead. So if you're looking for like a nice simple bead, just a spacer, or just just a nice silver color, that's your color. So
it's very silver.
Yeah, so 5-04-27,000.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And that's that. We did.
Is that everything?
We didn't forget anything.
Oh well, there's a first.
Let's show our face.
All right. All right. So all your orders go to Florida, and you live in Ireland. I forgot about you living in Ireland. So then how do you get them? Does somebody ship them over to you, or do you just come back to the mainland once in a blue moon? I feel bad that we can't ship to Ireland. I don't understand why, but there's been so many restrictions since COVID. There's quite a few places that we can't ship any longer. I can't ship to Mexico because every order I've ever shipped to Mexico has been stolen. So if anybody orders from Mexico, they just end up getting their stuff stolen, which is really crappy. Same with Venezuela, I believe it was. They got stolen there. Brazil, stolen. So there's just unfortunately, there's a lot of places that have corrupt mailing services.
How long does it take you to fly to Florida from Ireland?
Oh, well, that's got to be a haul.
Is it?
That's got to, well, I would think, I mean, because from here to Europe, it's like 10 hours.
Yeah, but Florida is like 7 hours, 5 hours away.
3 hours from here.
To Florida?
Oh, you mean to fly or just time-wise?
To fly.
To fly, yeah, it's about 5 hours.
Yeah.
Or 6,
so
maybe.
Then,
yeah.
Is it like a 3-hour flight?
I don't know.
That's like us to Disneyland.
I don't
California.
know. Oh, you fly over. Okay.
Yes, that's why I want to know.
Oh, is it storming in Florida right now? The weather's all upside down and topsy-turvy all over the world, isn't it?
It takes her 8 hours. You fly 8 hours just to pick up Bead? I'm joking. Obviously.
No.
That's more than
she probably has family there or whatever, yeah. Right? Oh, in South Africa, yeah, we can't mail to South Africa either. You can't keep the lights on? Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, you know, anytime you think you've got it bad, you just have to look at other people in the world and there's other things going on, right? It's crazy. Yeah. I have one shop order from the US. Packages have been stolen twice on the way to me in Canada. What? Really? Oh, wow. Touch wood. I have only in my almost 20 years of selling, I think I've only ever had like a grand total of about 5 packages go missing. So
I think 2 of them were in the last year or 2.
Yeah. So I haven't really had too many problems. Oh, you go see your mom? Well, I'm sure your mom really appreciates you coming home once in a while. So, oh, you've lost us 3 times because of the storm? Oh my gosh. Well, you know, batten down the hatches in Florida. I really hope that you guys have some better weather. I don't know, Mother Nature's been in a foul mood in the last couple of years.
She's not happy.
No, here last week, so we're in Celsius, and it was like 39, 38, 39 Celsius, which is in the hundreds, like close to 100. It was hotter than hell here last week.
May.
And it was May, and we were roasting. Like, I couldn't even stand it. It was so hot. And 2 days ago, we had to turn our heater on. It was it's cold.
14.
I've got my woolly sweater
Celsius
down here that I'm sitting on because it's freezing in here. So we go from one extreme to another. Like, who the heck knows, right?
We really didn't get a fall and much of a spring this year.
No.
It's been
But it didn't get super cold. We didn't have a super cold
snow.
We had a lot of snow, but it didn't get super cold.
No.
Not like it can sometimes.
No, yeah.
So, yes, I did. I got all of my packages mailed home from Tucson, and we have now finished showing everything that I got, and nothing was missing, so it was a miracle. Oh, I did want to mention, just in case any of you guys, a few people have asked me. So, you know the beads that I showed the last live I did, those big teardrops, those puffy teardrops? You guys went crazy, and you bought all of them. We have a handful of the rose quartz left, and that's it. I mean, they were flying out the door. I did nothing but wrap those up. I made sure I wrapped them up really carefully so they didn't get broken along the way. So I contacted my supplier the other day where I bought them from, and I said, hey, you know, my customers are absolutely loving these. Do you want to take that off? Yeah. They're absolutely loving these. And so I'd like to restock and get them again. And here's what I paid for them in Tucson. And she said, no. And I said, but I really need to buy these from you again. What's the best price you can give me then? And she will not talk to me any longer. I was like, rude.
Talk to you?
No, I don't like her anyway. She is the rudest lady. I only bought from her begrudgingly because she had a couple nice things, and I really wanted to get those beads again. But I didn't deal with her directly this time because I don't like her. So I dealt with her people, and her people were much nicer to me. Like, why wouldn't they be nice to me? I'm a nice person. Anyway, so I tried hard to get them back for you again because I know you all love them.
I mean, you can bring them in. It's just they're going to be very expensive.
Oh, they were 4 times what I paid for them in Tucson. 4 times. So instead of paying $5.99, you'd have to pay like $20.99 or something for a single bead. It's not worth it. I'm not doing that. That's stupid. Yeah. So I just, I really did not appreciate her communications with me at all. So I did try. I contacted my vendor in China and said, could you please make these for me? And she said, no. She's nice about it, but they can't.
So rude.
So, so that's why sometimes when you see me show something, I can't get them back in, I just sometimes get what I get. So thank you, Melanie. I think so too. I can be kind of cranky, but I think for the most part, I'm a pretty nice person.
Wendy's, she said Mother Nature is going through menopause.
I think so. We say that she's bipolar because she can't make up her mind.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get back to hot weather tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah,
Who the heck knows?
Like 30 tomorrow, apparently.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have so much yard work to do. I don't want to do it in 30.
Yeah, we have 2.5 acres that haven't even been looked at because of the broken lake situation in our house. I know, isn't that terrible about Tina Turner passing away today? That was kind of shocking to read that. I was kind of like, oh, I actually had to take a second and think, not that I knew that she was dead or alive, but I was like, oh man. I was telling Savannah that when I was pregnant with her husband back in 1984, it would have been, I saw Tina Turner and Lionel Richie at the Coliseum in Vancouver. And I was very, very, very pregnant, like about 8 months pregnant with my son. And so I got to see her way back in the day. So that was my only Tina Turner sighting, but she was a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure. So very sad when we lose the people that have brought us so much joy over the years, right? And It seems like a lot of people are passing right now. It's that season. So
Gordon Lightfoot just passed.
Yes, he did. Yeah,
I grew up on his music.
One of our Canadian greats. So
my dad's like.
Oh, he liked that?
I think my dad's seen him like 15 times.
Oh, really?
I saw him a couple times.
Yeah, he was a good folk singer, and if you're a Canadian, everybody knows who Gordon Lightfoot is, and a lot of Americans would. Ian Tyson. Yeah, all those sort of people.
I talked to Ian Tyson.
You missed the store. I'm sorry. I know. I couldn't pay the rent anymore. It was just stupid. Yeah, she would put on a good show. Yeah, she was just a little tiny thing for sure. But I remember how I felt with Princess Diana too. I remember where I was the day that happened.
So do I. I think a lot of people do.
Yeah.
I'm little.
I remember the day that where I was when Elvis died. I remember the day that Michael Jackson died. I was sitting getting my hair done. It's funny how we remember certain people's passings when we hear about them, how they're shocking, and you remember what you were doing at that very moment.
Yeah.
I was sitting in my boyfriend's living room when I was like 16 years old when it flashed across the TV that Elvis had passed away. I wasn't a big Elvis person, but I remember how shocking that was to hear that. It's weird, eh? So just reading. Oh, you like Billy Joel? I don't think I've ever seen him. I've seen a lot. Actually, Savannah and I are going to see a concert together in October. We're going to go see Pink.
Maybe I'll bring some beads with me.
Beads.
At the concert.
Yes, Savannah's got some bucket list concerts that she wants to go to, and she's like, "Well, I want to go see Pink," and I'm like, "I'll go see her with you."
It's very expensive.
It
was crazy.
It was insane, absolutely insane getting these tickets. I spend money on experiences now. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right. So
I need to see her.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah. I travel to see people I like. Like my big thing right now is I want to fly to Europe. I just can't. I don't speak German. So if anybody can speak German fluently, please hook me up. I want to go fly to Germany and see Simply Red. They're like, most of the what's his name, Mick Hucknall or whatever from Simply Red. He's a few years older than me, so he's likely on the tail end of his touring days. And they're doing a bunch of shows in Europe, and they're in the Netherlands, and there are a bunch of places. But when you go on the sites trying to buy tickets, they're really hard because they're almost always in the native language of the town that they're in or the country they're in. And so I keep trying to buy tickets. I was trying last night, and I'm like, oh, where should I go? Netherlands or Germany? I don't know where to go. And I'm just going by myself. I give up trying to.
Where are you going?
If I get a ticket, it might be Wednesday. I don't. I'm serious. I love to travel, and I really love to travel to see concerts and things like that. I really want to live my life. I haven't lived it for a while, and so I want to get out there. So, Karen, have you seen Pink before? Yeah,
I saw Pink when I was 12.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow!
Her first tour.
I don't think I've ever seen her.
And she was very young. I was very young.
Oh yeah, I should use a translator app on my phone. Can you translate web pages though? like actual web pages, because I could not navigate this in German. I mean, I kept pressing the buttons, but it was taking me to other things. And I was like, ugh, anyways. All right, well, we could keep you guys on here rambling about silly things for the rest of the day. But I was talking to some German folks, and they say English is widely spoken. Yeah, just not on the website I was on, unfortunately. So, okay, well, thank you very much for joining us today. So don't forget, we've got the sale going on until Saturday night and all the new clearance things. And we will be back next week with who knows what. I never know what we're going to do. It's, Tuesday, I always decide, and then we figure it out.
Yeah, we scramble.
We scramble and figure it out. So if you haven't watched, her nibs here today on her latest short, go and watch that because it's really funny. And make sure that you like them because it does help give it a little bit of traction. So, alrighty. Well, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you showing up, and go off and have a great day and make some fabulous jewelry. And we will see you next week.
Bye.
All right. Bye, everybody.